Hello again. Thank you very much for your time. I'm Conrad Kakraba, and the show is the Conrado Show. This is a show where we provide a platform for discussing issues about purpose, about passion, and about power. And we engage with young people who are doing extremely insightful and interesting things around different issues, in our society and also their personal lives and personal development, motivation, science, technology, entrepreneurship, and all of that. And we have a guy who is into that. And today we're going to have a chat with him. Last time that we met him, it was about his creative abilities in terms of spoken word, poetry, and all of that. But today we're going to expose the other side of him. And that is about his computer science background and things that he's doing around that. He's called Vitus Zulee, and he is the CEO of the NexGen Educational Hub. NexGen Educational Hub. He's going to be telling us more about this. Please watch this video and then we'll be back to continue.
In a few years, technology would be the mainstay of many of our daily activities. It is thus imperative to equip the younger generation with such relevant skills. Are you looking to helping your child get a head start in life? Are you looking to helping your child gain some knowledge in appreciating the concepts of basic coding, robotics, and artificial intelligence? If yes, the NexGen Educational Hub is your best bet. Our team of skilled, dedicated, and highly motivated instructors are guaranteed to give your ward the best tuition in conceptualizing and developing innovative solutions to everyday problems. The program, which is designed for children between ages 9 and 15 years, runs on Saturdays for a period of 8 weeks. Visit www.nexgeneducationalhub.com to enroll your ward in our program today. For further enquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 05960 29368. At NexGen, we equip those who will change the next generation with the skills to do so.
The show is the Conrado Show and is brought to you in association with Heritage Christian University College. We are in Amasaman in Accra, behind the Olympic Stadium. And this is the university where you've got to experience the holistic education that we are offering to our students. A university that would help you to develop your entrepreneurial skills so that whatever business ideas you have, the university helps you to develop them into viable businesses with some startup capital. And then also, we are a university that believes so much in ethics, character development, because we know very well that our society cannot thrive if we have unethical behavior and also a character deficiency. And so our students are much focused on that. And then also, we have very tailored programs that will help you to develop technological skills. And every student in this university, it's one student, one laptop. It's mandatory to use a laptop just to learn how to actually appreciate technology and make it part of your life. And if you don't have one, the university sells you one at cost and spreads it over a period of 4 years. Our programs are business administration programs and then also IT and technology. And we are admitting students. You can call us 020-67-30-38-2. And also the Conrado group of companies, we are interested in helping you to develop yourself. So if you want advice, mentorship on personal development, we are the right place to consult. And then also we help students with study abroad programs. If you're interested in writing the IELTS, the International English Language Testing System, we are the masters in the game. And then also SAT, the Scholastic Aptitude Test, the GRE, the Graduate Record Exam, and then the GMAT, the Graduate Management Admissions Test. This is the right place for you. And also, we have multimedia services as well and editorial services. This is the Conrado Group, and the show is the Conrado Show. Now to our guest. Our guest is a very young man, 29-year-old gentleman. He is phenomenal. He's doing spoken word poetry, but beside that, he does a lot of techie stuff. And today we are going to get to know him more. He is the CEO of NexGen Educational Hub. He's called Vitus Zulee. Vitus, thank you for joining me again.
Thank you once again.
Good. Now, so tell me about your background. You said you did science.
Yes.
So tell me about your educational.
So I did science in high school. That's
High school.
Presec.
Okay.
Then I moved from there to Catholic University.
Yeah.
Where I did computer science.
Wonderful. And you decided that you don't want to work for anybody. You want
Well,
to you want to be an entrepreneur straight from
yes,
school.
yes.
How about that? Tell me about it.
So, first of all, I'd always known that I wanted to do entrepreneurship.
Mm,
I felt that that
that's
was
the
for
way to
me.
go.
Yeah,
Okay, for you.
yeah. And I wanted to set up something in tech.
Mm,
Um, I had a lot of ideas in tech
mm-hmm,
that I wanted to implement, and I chose to begin with what I have begun as
mm.
NexGen. What got me into that was, first of all, there was a team that came from the US to have a workshop back in whilst I was still at
You're in
university,
university, yeah.
and they did a workshop on robotics, and I
Yeah.
attended the program.
Mm.
I enjoyed it so much. I mean, it was
I
phenomenal.
see.
But I felt it was too late a stage to start that.
Whoa, you wanted to start right
Yeah,
from the
like based on
beginning.
what I experienced, I
Mm-hmm.
felt this is something that
We need to
others
teach
should
our kids.
exactly,
I see.
because then they'll be able to start toe to toe with
Yeah,
others in the world.
I see.
Because we teach our people things too late. We start teaching coding very late in Ghana.
What is this coding? You guys keep talking about coding, coding, coding. What is it? And why is it so important?
So coding is basically how computer programs are written.
Really?
Yeah. So
Why
coding
should
is
we teach that to kids?
because then they understand not just what they see on the surface of computers, they
Yeah.
understand the background of it.
Even phones?
Exactly. Everything that we see on our phones, the interface.
But when I
everything.
see all of the coding, it looks baby, some things, numbers and, alphanumeric something, something.
Yeah, but it could be simplified.
Really for
yes,
kids?
Yes. It could be very simplified. A lot of the coding that is being taught to kids now is even graphical. So it makes
Okay.
it a bit fun for them. But they still
Wow.
get the concept
Concept.
of how programs are made, how programs are written. And they're able to develop those things on their own. The world is moving into a technological age.
I thought we were already there.
Yeah, but we are gradually transitioning into a new level of it. We are moving towards the fifth industrial revolution. If we
Say it again. Fifth industrial revolution. What would that look like? Metaverse and things.
it will look so much of that. The metaverse is even in the fourth. Like there's so much now. We are looking at some form of synergy between human, the brain, and then tech.
The AI,
AI
artificial intelligence, you guys call it.
Neural. Elon Musk has a company.
He
like
wants
that,
to insert
neural
some
net.
things in our brains.
Exactly.
Will you allow your brain to be opened up?
When the time comes, we'll see.
When what?
When that time comes, we'll see. But the point is, these are things that we need to give an early exposure to our kids. Otherwise, they'll be lagging behind. So
like we've
after-
always done.
Exactly. I felt that this is too late. Like this is phenomenal. What I'm seeing, what I'm experiencing is great, but I'm learning this too late. So the best I can do is try to give those behind me an early start into these things.
Whoa.
And that was what drove the vision of NexGen.
So it was right after school that you started putting together this idea.
Yes.
And where is it now in terms of location?
Okay, so at the moment we have a center at East Legon, at a place called One House Africa Academy. We've partnered with them. We're using their space as a center.
Okay.
So we train kids in robotics,
coding.
and coding and other IT programs on weekends, on Saturdays.
Okay.
Within weekdays, we partner with schools to have after-school programs in a number of schools.
Awesome.
And then we have partnered with the Ghana Library Authority, where we are running a center at the Accra Library. That's Accra Central Library on Saturdays as well.
About how many people come to the center on the Saturdays? I mean, children.
So we have it in batches.
Yeah.
We don't do a max more than 12 people per.
Because
per
you
batch.
want to
exactly.
have time for everybody.
So 12 people per batch. We have about 3 to 4 sessions on a Saturday.
Yeah. And
So
each one keep pace about how much? And these are people you are looking at East Legon kids and all. We
so
those Namasaman and
we
you don't
the
have
school
any for
programs.
us.
So if there are schools that want us to come, we need the school programs weekdays. We partner with the schools. We come there, we bring the equipment there, we train the kids.
Wow.
Yeah. On one day in a week, and then we do it on a week.
But is it very expensive, especially those who come to the location? I mean,
so those who come to the location for the junior session, so we have it in 2 sessions. We have the juniors that's from 5 to 8 years, and then those from 9 to 15.
You mean 5-year-old kids too? You are teaching them coding and things.
Yeah.
Hey,
and they are really smart.
Allow them to play small.
Is so smart. Like we shouldn't delay with that.
Really?
Yes, we have very smart kids there doing
amazing
things. Yeah, they are giving the tutors a tough time because these kids are ready to learn.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and it's amazing.
Then I have to bring my kids there.
You should.
I see, but So give me an idea. Is it very expensive? Is it like 1,000 Ghana cedis for
So
a term or what?
so it's an 8-week program,
Okay.
and the 8 week for the junior session
Yeah.
it's 900 cedis.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
then
for
I was right a little bit.
yes, and then for the senior it is 1,000 cedis.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright,
So
good.
that's for the 8 weeks. After the 8 weeks, we have the innovation hub. With that, the 8 weeks is for training. So we train them with that. Once they are done with the 8 weeks, we give them certificates.
Yeah.
They are done.
Yeah.
But we've created an innovation hub for kids that keep wanting to
Come
come
and still
then-
explore. And you
So
have
that's-
stuff there.
Yes, at a monthly
Interesting.
fee of 300 cedis.
Wow. And a lot of kids are interested in
Yes,
these things.
a lot of kids are doing amazing. We have kids that come. Wonderful projects. We'll show some of the projects that
Wow.
are being undertaken.
Yeah.
with
Awesome.
these kids.
And how did people take this when you started? I mean, when you started, you wrote a business plan and all of that, and how did you get a space? First of all, easily gone. You're not talking about some place.
So the school we are working with,
Yeah.
that's One Heart Africa Academy. We started first of all with an after-school program in the school,
Yeah.
where we
That's how you
exhibited to-
approached it.
exactly.
Uh-huh.
So they had seen what
And
we
they
are-
loved it.
exactly. The kids are amazing. I mean, so they loved the
Yeah.
projects and all of that. And so later, when we wanted to get the space,
Mhm.
it was much easier because they knew us, they knew
Yeah.
what we were able
Yeah.
to do,
Yeah.
and they
And
gave
that's
us
where
the space.
you've I'm in pitch tent right now,
Yes.
and you've been there for how long?
2 years.
Okay.
We've been there for 2 years.
Yeah.
Prior to that, we had
You were
a
doing-
place at Ashalibuchi.
I shall be
Yeah,
good.
but we moved from there to East Lagos.
Awesome. And what is it like? I mean, teaching this to we the old folks. You love the kids because
Yeah.
to you, we should start with them.
They
But
need
we
to
the
get
old
early-
folks too should
Yes.
be teaching
the-
other university students.
hopefully,
Mhm.
we will have programs that are for
Okay,
much
tailored
older
for
people.
them.
Exactly.
Mm.
The reason we are starting with the kids is because, like I said, they are the future. You see that the
Oh, we are the present though. You be working on the future.
just like I said, that
that
at the time I learned it, I felt it was late.
it was too late for
Yeah,
you.
not too late, but it was
Yeah,
late.
yeah. You
Yeah.
learned it at the
At
university.
the university, and I felt that was late.
And you were even a computer science student.
Yes.
Tell me
and-
about computer science. What's the difference between computer science and IT? Yeah.
Okay, so IT
Information
is a more
technology.
general course.
Okay.
Computer science is more about the science of computing.
Uh-huh.
IT is just information technology. Computer
Ah.
science is about the science of computing. That's how programs are made,
Okay.
how software is made.
So it felt right in line with what you were doing at the university.
Yes. Computer engineering is a more
Okay, then there is
systems
engineering too,
that
computer
combines, yeah, the physical and the software systems
Ah.
working together.
I see. But looks like they say it's more of mathematics, the computer science aspect or engineering. I don't even
You see,
know.
the STEM programs, mathematics will be involved in everything.
In everything.
Everything. You can't dodge it.
Why?
Yeah, you
Eh?
can't. You can't. So the STEM is
So
science,
people like me are
technology,
not
engineering,
welcome.
and mathematics. Now they are even throwing art in there. So STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics.
Wow.
So you can't dodge it.
Because you have to design.
Yeah, you have to design
Okay,
interfaces.
precision
So
and all.
exactly. So
Interesting. Then some of us are not welcome.
you are.
Will
are
you make
very
it
much
friendly
welcome.
to us?
It
Because
is.
some of us
It is.
we
Because
don't
the
wanna
kids
hear.
are doing it and they love it. Because
Oh.
the various
Yeah.
things are kids friendly. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not so
Yeah.
and they love it. One thing is the best way to get these generations. Most of them are not used to. They don't like. I hate to put it this way, but reading and stuff like that. A lot of them don't like it. So
They
you
want
have,
practical things.
exactly.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Of course.
There are some that are reading and
Yeah, of
writing
course,
learners,
yeah.
but there are some that want practical
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the way to get them
Yeah.
is to
Is to expose them to
exactly.
these
And
these facilities.
and make it fun for them, and then they'll learn as they do.
I hear the equipment are too expensive. Robotics
are.
and blah blah blah.
They
These.
are, but gradually,
Did you buy yours abroad?
yeah, we
or-
had to buy them abroad. And get them
Wow.
here. Yeah.
They don't sell them in Ghana.
There are some equipment you can get here,
But
but the ones
cost.
we wanted,
They
we had
want
to
you
get.
wanted.
Yeah.
Interesting. And that's dollars. Who trusted you and gave you your first dollars?
So my parents were very instrumental. They helped fund.
Yeah, some of these
yeah,
things to
exactly.
start with.
Yeah, and then
I
also
see.
my savings.
Yeah. Then you
yeah.
had to buy. And top up
Yeah.
more. Interesting. You have some guys that you work with.
Yeah, we have a number of tutors that tutor at the various centers.
Yeah. Are
the
there
two
ladies?
centers.
For
The
now?
tutors?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet. But we are looking. We are looking to get.
You should
so
welcome some.
yeah.
Yeah. So that it can inspire the
the
ladies,
ladies
as well.
exactly. So we are
Okay.
looking to have some ladies on board.
Interesting. And what do you have opportunities to apply for funding and all of that for these kind of things? Is it
Yes.
Meltwater? You know about Meltwater
No.
entrepreneurship? It's also at East Legon. I mean, they also
Okay.
train people in software and all of that. Some of my
Okay.
colleagues have been through their training
Oh,
before,
okay.
and they help them to set up and all. So I wanted to just ask, are organizations favorable to these kind of initiatives to help you to, give you opportunities and funding and all of that? Have
Some
you
are,
approached
some
some?
are, yeah. Some will be looking at other ways of supporting
Yeah,
other than funds,
just
but some
from, yeah,
have been very supportive.
I
Yeah,
see.
some have given us spaces
Yeah,
at certain
yeah,
places to
yeah,
come do exhibitions and
yeah,
all of that to
yeah,
get more people on board and
yeah.
several other things.
Awesome. Um, what are some of the challenges involved in this kind of setup and tech space and all of these young people trying to do things,
So with robotics in particular,
Mm,
one of the main challenges has to do with
equipment.
equipment.
Oh, goodness and mercy.
Because if it was software,
Yeah.
once you have a laptop, you're done. You
Okay.
can develop everything.
Yeah.
But with robotics,
You
you need
need to hands-on
hardware.
kind of thing.
Exactly. So that's one of the main challenges is the
Mm.
equipment and the pricing and the
Mhm.
dollar rates.
Oh my goodness, dancing here and there. Wow. How has that affected you? Or you don't buy all the time. Like once you get some,
yes,
you are able to.
it can
Okay.
sustain us. Once in a while, we have to get some expansion kits and
Yeah.
all of that. And as we want to expand, we still need more kits.
Yeah. 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 What message do you have for parents who want to get their kids enrolled in your program?
Okay, so I would first want to give a message beyond our program
Okay.
before I say
Yeah,
anything
general.
great. Generally, I want to say that this is the time. Like we need to expose our kids to these things at a very early age, not necessarily to force them into a career path in IT,
Yeah.
but any field that your child is going to find himself in, there's going to be a
Technology.
requirement for technology in any field. Believe me, in any field.
Yeah.
We're at an age where whether it's health, whether
Yeah.
it's agri, art, whatever, you need some level of technological understanding to be able to relate with the next generation, with the
Wow.
next age. So you need to give your child an early start to these things. And if you want to enroll your child in our
Yeah.
programs, you should.
Mm.
I mean, why not? Yeah. So we have different programs for different kids.
Yeah.
Some may not be interested in robotics.
Yeah.
Some may just be interested in coding. We have different programs. So based on the interest of the child
Yeah.
and all of that, you can enroll them for one of our programs
Yeah.
and then give them an early start.
Awesome. Awesome. Numbers and then a website or whatever it is,
Okay,
social
so
media.
Our website is www.nexgeneducationalhub.com. Numbers 059 602 9368. I repeat, 059 602 9368.
Yeah.
And on social media across all platforms, it's NexGen Hub.
Yeah, NexGen Hub. Okay, NexGen Hub. Interesting. And maybe final words on schools as well, because you see, our kind of educational system is so grammar type and the focus is on just reading, writing, and talking. But what would you tell our educational establishments also regarding this?
So, for schools, here's what I would say that perhaps some schools may not be able to get robotics. We are not necessarily forcing robotics on everybody, but we are at an age where you can't take something like coding for granted.
I see.
And it doesn't cost much to do that. Once you have computers available, there are softwares you can download that children can use to start learning coding. The thing is, we need trained teachers who can just handle that.
So we don't have a lot of training sessions for these kind of teachers.
Exactly. So try and get tutors. Once you have a tutor and they have a computer lab, they should start doing coding. Coding should be an integral part of the whatever program it is that you're running.
But we have a lot of ICT teachers at the basic school and all of that.
Yeah.
That people graduating from the educational institutions. I mean, the ones that teach people how to teach.
Yeah.
What would you say to those IT teachers as well to enhance their skills?
Their skill. The thing is, for most of these people, as part of their programs, they even do certain aspects of coding and all of that, and it's even easier to teach younger people coding at that level. So they should take the initiative, even if they are not just for the sake. If this is something that you're doing as a passion, as a form of help, we hear of a lot of stories about people who entered certain fields because a certain teacher somewhere, gave them a certain direction.
Yeah.
You may be that teacher that may be in the position to give your child a certain direction. And it may just work out well. So take the initiative to learn this just for the sake of the kids.
Yeah. Awesome. Vitus speak. I never tire listening to you. Yeah, so that's phenomenal, and this is something that you need to take advantage of if you're somebody who is, or he didn't say, he said we shouldn't even discriminate. All of those of some of us who are not wired scientifically, it says all of us should be exposed to it. Let's get to know about it. I mean, I never knew I would end up in a space where I would need to be checking out, camera specs and and all of those things because I said I was not going to do anything, technical. Not knowing right now, I have to be an executive director of a whole media center, and they are now bombarding me with all these specs on and IT stuff, and this one is not working well. This one, this is the what, and I regretted not really paying attention to those things while I was growing up. But it looks like right now I've got to learn them by force. So you two take advantage and get to know whatever technology that is coming up because that's the way to go. I mean, the richest guys in the world are the guys who are giving technological help and skills to people and solving problems and doing things. Amazon guy, Jeff Bezos, this guy, what's his name? Elon Musk, who is flying to Mars and wherever he wants to live. They're just solving problems with technological stuff, and you've got to be one of them. Bill Gates and all of those guys we've been mentioning, they're doing something with technology. You too ought to start exposing yourself to it. You may not be exactly a technical person, but as he said, even if you're an agriculture, somebody, you are a farmer. Now, technology would be used to enhance that. If you are, whatever it is, you are a teacher, you are a doctor, you are a nurse, you are, whatever it is that you do, even if it's Zoom Lion that you're doing, you need technology to be able to do that very well. And I spoke with one lady recently who was into petroleum hauling, haulage, and she says it's all IT. I was like, we are just driving oil to send. Said Conrad, that's not it. I manage a fleet of 700, tankers, across the country and West Africa and all of that. And you need to do some things smart. You can't just sit down and be doing manual things and all of that. So technology is everywhere. It's taking up all the spaces that you know about. And so you've got to be very quick and fast about it. Thank you very much for your time. I've been spending time with Vitus Speaks, or now he says Vitus Zulee. That's his real name. But I love to call him Vitus Speaks because that's his brand name for his spoken word poetry. It's been a privilege coming your way again. We'll be back again next time to have a chat with somebody who is doing something phenomenal somewhere. Conrado Group sponsored this show together with Heritage Christian University College. Bye for now.